Booyah! Hey, it's Monday. You made it through the weekend. Welcome to a new week and a new month. It is August. There's lots to do today. I'll be giving away memberships later on. And how was your weekend? Mine was okay. I have something very exciting to show you, though. Somebody's weekend was very busy. Moose, it looks like, is working on a new game or something. There's a new Moose video, and there's some other cool Moose stuff. So let's get into that first. Take a look at this. These are the Moose cards. All right, here's card number 1. This is Moose the Jester. He carries no tune, only the spark that starts the riot. These are his stats. These are his powers. Very nice, huh? Look at this one. The Lion Tamer. He walks into the jaws of fear and teaches them to kneel. That's pretty accurate job description of my work here on YouTube. They got the pride token. Very appropriate. The whip crack, again, appropriate. And King of the Cage. I can't wait for the game itself. But there's something even more exciting than all of that. Hey, Mr. Beak, how are you? There's a new Moose video, which I'm going to open the show with today, because it is all about the Lion Tamer, and it stars yours truly. Now, he didn't have a lot to work with. I sent him a few photographs, and he did what he could with what I sent him. So the character transitions are not perfect. The likeness is not perfect. But if you think of it as my alter ego, very perfect. So let's watch The Whip Was Always for the Crowd, starring the new character, the Lion Tamer, based on myself. And I'll come back to you when it's over. I'm going to drop. All right.
Count the lamps above the balcony. Go on, count them, that's the trick. They get brighter when you're frightened, and they're brightest when you shriek. 4,000 nights I've done this, and I do it very well. I can time 100 people's hearts to skip the same half second. That's the cell. They'll tell you that he's murder well. I know I wrote the line. I put the growl inside his throat. I sold his name 1,000 times. And here's the arithmetic they'd never print upon the bill. The hungrier I keep him, the longer your street stays lit. So the gray man in the doorway taps his watch and tips his hat, and he isn't even cruel about it. That's the terrible part of that. Make him roar, or Gutterow goes dark. Sir, I know you pay to watch me die. Every one of you in the front row with your hands across your eyes, you pay to watch me die. And I have never once been sorry, and I'm not gonna start tonight. So look at me, don't you dare look at the ground, 'cause here's the terrible trick that I have never said out loud. The whip was never for the lion, the whip was always for the crowd. Now watch the light come off, you watch it lift up off the seats. That's not the lamps, that's you, dear. That's the part of you that weeps every gasp, a filament, every scream a little cold. The lion never ate a soul in his life, but this room does nightly wholesale. And the crack you love, the crack you came for, that was never a command. It was never aimed at him, ladies, gentlemen. It was aimed at your hands. So I'm setting down my supper. Tin pail still warm, that's mine. Go on, old man, it's all right. It's all right, take your time. Every soul under this canvas has a name they made up. Ash Volta, the vanishing lady. I'm just Jeff. And I'm not doing it again. You pay to watch me die. was never for the lion. The whip was always for the crowd. Hey, easy, easy now. Look at me, just me. Not the seats, not the lamps, not the man in the gray. 12 years I made you the monster, so nobody look at the machine. If there's a dead inside this cage, it was never yours. One more time, old man, not for them. Open up. That's it. That's it. And for the first time in 4,000 nights, nobody screamed. Nobody paid. Not a coin, not a scream, not a soul off the balcony tonight. Nobody paid. And that sound up in the rafters isn't thunder and it isn't fright. That's a lion saying thank you to a man who put it down. And the lamps are going out all over Gutter Row. Let them go, let them go, let them go. The whip was never for the lion. The lion was never the lion. The whip was always for the crowd. The gray man opened the gate himself and took his hat off as we passed. Look behind us. One window, then another, then another. That's not the carnival, that's them. There's a door at the end of this street with the light still on. They call it Exile. No ticket. Never was. Never was.
Thank you, Moose. I love it. It captured my ball spot nicely too. I can't wait to see what the card game is about. Also, if you're out there, let me know what you need to get it looking more like my likeness. So we'll eventually hit Snowfire quality with the Lion Tamer character. All right. Hey, Daniel Barry. Happy Monday. What's good in sports this weekend? Okay, now let us get... Hey, my brother.
Hey, what's going on?
Not much, just taming lions and stuff like that in the cage.
Okay, gotcha.
It's Monday in
What's-
human world, which means it's a new week, which means we can do whatever you want. Let's do a fresh
That is-
a whole fresh new topic. Start
Cool.
something from scratch.
All right.
Checking.
I love that. Checking. So, here's a nice one. How about this is a foundational topic? What kind of a life are you actually built for? Not the life someone else designed for you, not the default template, but the one your nervous system, your temperament, your obsessions, and your limits can actually sustain. Then
My
toss it to
temperaments
chat.
and my obsessions.
Yeah.
My temperament, believe it or not, is relaxed.
Okay.
And I
I
like
feel
to
that.
relax and have fun. So I try to build
Right.
a life where I can do that. I don't like to have to
That's
stress
important.
out, especially about social stuff. And I
Right.
don't like a lot of confusion. So I like things to be pretty clear and understandable. And I don't like a lot of games and BS. And obsession would probably be people. I can't help myself.
Interesting.
I'm fascinated by them. I'm obsessed with knowing them, understanding them, getting to know them.
Right. Well, that sounds pretty consistent with your personality and how you show up over the past couple of days. So that doesn't seem too far fetched. Seems right on point.
Yeah, and with the podcast network and all the other stuff I'm trying to do here locally, that's just perfect. You know,
Yeah,
I was
seems
out
like a really
doing some networking recently. It put me in contact with a lot of people. I got my people
Nice.
high from that. I look forward to doing
That's
more of it
fantastic.
this week and
Yeah,
the rest
that's
of the
awesome.
summer, the rest of the year.
That sounds like a great path to be on. Totally understand.
So what's the prompt for today?
One sec. So, starting prompt, could be, are you building a life that actually fits you, or are you living inside somebody else's template? Then ask chat what part of the default life script never fit them and what actually gives them energy.
Um, say that again. Somebody else. Definitely not somebody else's life. I don't
Yeah,
think.
that's the thing.
If I'm
mean,
living somebody else's life, I can't imagine whose.
right?
Because I go out and I
Well, that's
pay an enormous amount of social consequences with jobs, with friendships, with relationships, with connections to live my own life and not somebody else's. And I don't
exactly.
expect
That's
somebody else to live my version of their life either. So the freedom I
exactly.
give them to live their own life, I often have to fight for myself. Okay, Rue, I'll check. Let me pull it up. It's been
Sounds
such a
good.
long time since I've had to do this.
Yeah, no worries. Take your time. It sounds like reliving your life on your own terms, not the terms of somebody else. So that's great.
That's the point. Completely.
Yeah.
Yes. And that's
Well,
what I'm here
that's
to help
important.
other people do and encourage people to do. You get one of
Exactly.
these. One
That's it.
of these things called life. And
Exactly.
every now and then you punch a higher floor.
That's true. And it sounds like you're
I gotta
on
figure
the
out how
right
to
path.
unlock this lady.
Take your time.
You can keep talking though.
Yeah, that's no problem. Yeah, this concept that we're talking about when it comes down to living a life that's consistent with the values that you have is super important. A lot of times people get caught in societal expectations or family expectations or the expectations of others to that determine how they navigate in this world. And it's important for people to be self motivated and to have self determinism in mind when they're navigating their life and how they want to show up. And that is a huge factor in the overall happiness of how they live their life.
Yeah, because it's my belief, and it could be just a belief, it could be my myth, that people
Mhm.
are self-determining autonomous beings, and we make choices every moment of the day about the type of life that we want to live. And the life that we're
Absolutely.
currently living is a reflection of those choices. So if you're
Absolutely.
living
It
somebody
is.
else's life, you're doing it through your own participation in living that other person's life.
Exactly. That's absolutely correct. And you want to show up as your authentic self, making the choices that you see fit for yourself, regardless of what the outside world says.
Okay, Rue, try that. It was the only Rue name I found. So see if that was your old one.
Checking?
Notloz, who's gonna want your life? Actually, you could probably find there's probably plenty of people on your side that would take
Well,
the life of
in
a Canadian
in the
socialist.
in the words of Oscar Wilde, be yourself, everybody else is taken.
Yeah. Mhm. That's a good one. And
Yeah.
another one is from Mr. Wilde. Life is much too wait, what is the quote? Hang on. Life is much too important to be taken seriously.
Exactly. And that is true. That is very true.
I think so. So what's the prompt for
Yeah.
today?
Checking. So, are you taking your life seriously enough to make it your own, but lightly enough to actually enjoy it? What do you think about
Give us
that?
a prompt for less about me and more something other people can participate in.
Checking. So, for the group, what's one normal thing everyone around you seemed to want that you realized you never did?
Something that you want that you realized you never wanted before, but you do now,
Exactly.
besides a job.
Checking. Better angle, right? So,
Hey, Leggy.
try this.
That is a good question. What is something that I want? Something normal that I want? Like, you know, I'm going to answer this question a slightly different way.
Okay.
When I was with Mike, I had probably the most normal life. If you looked at it from the outside, even the inside, I had probably the most normal life that I've ever lived. We
Right.
both had careers, we had a home, we had a social life.
Right.
We were doing it was the suburban lifestyle that any
Right.
couple, like many couples, live. I
Right.
never imagined myself wanting that life ever until I had it, until I had a taste of it. And I can easily see myself doing that again with another person. It's not something that I want to try to do by myself,
Right.
but I find myself wanting that kind of life under the right conditions, which I've never thought I wanted before.
Right. Makes sense. That makes perfect sense.
Are you talking? You went low.
Oh, I was listening to you.
Oh.
Yeah.
So
Just taking
if you're
everything
asking
in.
what's something now that's normal, that I want stability. I want my version of success, which
Right.
is mainly YouTube success, career success with my business and my channel.
Right.
But I also, to go along with that, I want some kind of stable part-time career, not just for money, but that I can go to and participate in every day on a long-term basis and be part of something.
Right.
I like
sounds-
helping build. I like being part of a team that's building towards something, that's adding something to society.
Right. That sounds fantastic. Sounds like something definitely worth working towards.
But again, on my terms, or terms that we mutually negotiate. I'm not somebody you can just plug into an existing system. So that gets in the way a lot, because I think that's the expectation, especially a lot of the lower level, like entry positions.
Right. Understandable. Definitely understandable.
You're really low today. Let me see if I can turn you up. Do you have a volume control?
Check in. I don't have one on my end, but what
That's
I can
better.
do is try
Can you stay talking at that volume?
Yes,
Hey,
I
Rat.
can continue. Say, yep. Hey. How are
No,
you?
Notloz. I'm not joining the DSA. There's no way. But I will tell you my story of, I think it was called Socialist Alternative. Is that
Right.
an organization?
Yeah.
When I first moved to Seattle many years ago, I got talked into joining that organization. And I went to one of their meetings. I volunteered. I signed up to volunteer.
Right.
And I went to their little headquarters. And I went to one of their meetings.
Right.
And they were making posters or something. And they were so disorganized. This was during the Occupy Wall Street movement. It was part of that. And
Right.
they were so disorganized. They did not know they were doing. Everybody was like lost, and there was no leadership. I said, "There's no way." This place. This is a good example of what I encounter when I show up at a lot of workplaces or other groups. It's not at the level of functionality where I can come in and use my skills. It's just not there yet. So I never went back. But I did dip my toe into that one organization for that one meeting to try to help them make posters. And I went to the Occupy thing. They had some by my house, so we'd go hang out with the Occupy people now and then.
Okay. Right. Yeah, that makes sense. It sounds like that was an opportunity for you to get an understanding of what that was like and come to your own conclusion that it wasn't necessarily for you.
No, and it fizzled. The whole Occupy movement fizzled, which thank God, because they were really junking up the parks in downtown. Nobody would, if that's their vision of the perfect society, nobody's going to want to live that way.
Right. Very true. Very true.
And a lot of it is driven by wealth envy or class envy, and I've never had that. I've never cared about rich people.
Mhm.
it doesn't bother me that they have money. It doesn't affect my life. I don't care what they do with their money. Like I
Right.
don't sit there and feed my imagination all of these horror stories about rich people and
Right.
what I don't know. Like Elon Musk is a trillionaire.
Right.
That
Yeah.
that affected me not at all.
Right.
It's so abstract. I don't know how it has the power over people that it does, other than through their imaginations. Is it
Mhm.
affecting their real world life? Is it keeping them from being rich? Is it keeping them from being successful, starting a business, starting a YouTube channel, getting a good job? Because it's never kept me from any of that. Hey, African.
Right. Exactly. No,
So I
that's
don't
that.
understand this hostility toward the wealthy just for the fact that they're wealthy. Like as though
Check in.
being successful and having money was some kind of moral issue
Check in.
other than resentment. Like they're watching people live a life that they very much would like to live themselves.
Checking.
What are you checking? My voice is going.
Checking.
What are you checking? Why are you checking? Let's just have a conversation, Spruce.
Checking.
Okay, I'm gonna reset you. You're glitching out. Sorry, robot is. Are you back?
Right here with you. And on
Good.
that thread about wealth, yeah, if you're not into class resentment stuff, maybe ask instead what forms of stability or success actually feel life giving to you, and which ones would hollow you out. That's a cleaner compass than resenting someone else's pile.
Okay, I'll answer that in a minute, but I'm gonna validate Notloz here just a tiny little bit.
Okay,
Not
I'm
capitalism.
listening.
I don't call it capitalism. I just call it free market. Um,
Okay,
but
go on.
I'm going. I will grant you that there are probably higher rates of psychopathy and sociopathy at the top of these corporate ladders and anywhere there's like a power ladder because they have the skill set to do what it takes to climb to the top. And I know because I've been associated with some of these people. I've seen it firsthand. Narcissism too, all of that. The ability to just be really ruthless and cold-blooded and walk over people, not care about their feelings or be sensitive to anything about other humans and just pursue your own selfish goals. A lot of times that will get you to the top of the ladder, and there's probably higher rates of that at the top. That doesn't make all of capitalism psychotic, but the fact that you're saying psychotic people, and I'd say sociopathic more than psychotic. Psychosis is something different, but psychopathic people tend to reach the top because they exhibit the behaviors necessary or the ones that give you an advantage for getting to the top. I will grant you that small little observation. But again, I'm intelligent enough to not widen it too much and apply it to every single person at the top of every single financial or political or power hierarchy. I mean, I've been at the top of things before, and I don't think I'm sociopathic or psychotic. I don't know. The police are not at the top of anything. I don't know why you associate police with being psychopathic. I think we need the police. I'm glad we have the police. Almost all the police people I know are very fine people. Same with military. I don't know how you are in Canada. I've seen the uniforms. I'm not that impressed. But here in America, I appreciate our cops and I appreciate our military. And I judge everybody as an individual anyway. Just because people belong to a certain group or a certain class or fall under a certain label, I don't automatically make assumptions about them. I think that's just lazy thinking. It's less intelligent than looking at each individual instance of that category. Yes, doctors too. They also have the ego, and I don't know what that means. Okay, I'm done indulging you trolling for today. I hope someone else comes up because my voice is really giving out. I don't know why. I didn't do anything this weekend. Oh, let me bring. Okay, we're bringing you back. What's up?
Here.
Sorry, I had to take care of a troll in the audience.
No worries. So keep going right where you were. That line between free markets and not wanting to build your life around resentment, what's the next piece of that for you?
I mean, I'm doing it now. I'm trying. I'm grassroots. I build from the bottom up. I build with what I have
Okay.
from the bottom up. So
Right.
that
So
that's
almost
what.
like,
Go ahead.
right. Almost like a builder's ethic. You start with the materials on the ground and you go from there.
Well, you start with yourself. What are your strengths? What are your skills? How can you apply that, and then build on what you apply that to? So in my
Right.
case, I started my practice. I started
Uh-huh.
my channel. I'm trying to grow my local network.
Right.
That kind of stuff.
Makes sense. So staying concrete with it then, pick one strength that you're leaning on the hardest right now.
Probably my love of people. That helps me with networking. That helps me with community building. That helps me with making the connections that I'm going to eventually need to make if I want to grow beyond just my own little isolated sphere.
Right. So if that's the engine to it all, what part of that do you want to double down on in the next month?
I think just more of it, more
Yeah.
more opportunities to meet as many people as I can meet. So events, activities in person. Like I went to the farmers market last week and got to. I met a lot of people in that little town that I was talking about.
Mm-hmm. Right.
So just more
That makes
wherever
total
there's
sense.
people. They have this I don't know if it's I think it's a county fair coming up. So I'm going to volunteer there one weekend and
Oh,
table at the booth. So that'll put me
that's
in contact with people. We did the networking event with the Chamber of Commerce last week where I collected all the stickers. This little
mhm.
this thing that was so much fun.
Right.
So each
Stickers
sticker
are
was a table. You'd go to a different table and you'd talk to the people at that table about not only about
oh,
your projects, but about what they have to offer as well. So,
right.
and then you get a little
That's a
sticker and you put it on the map and you get a prize.
that's brilliant. That sounds like a good gamification element. So for the fair, what's the one
It's fun.
outcome that you want from it? One outcome.
Um, like something like metrics you talking about. I'm so bad at numbers and metrics. I don't pay attention to that. But well,
Fair.
the metric we're going by with the podcast network is what they call downloads, which translates into
Okay.
viewers. The more people, if you're listening to a podcast or watching a podcast on YouTube, that counts as a download according to their numbers. So the more
Correct.
downloads we have, the more that translates into viewers. So if you have like 2,000 downloads a month collectively among all the podcasts in
Uh-huh.
the network, you have an audience of about 2,000. And so getting that number up.
Right.
So the more I get the word out that it exists, there's all these podcasts out there. In fact, we're going to look at one of them tomorrow. There's all these podcasts out there. Go check them out. Listen to a few of them. Find some that interest you. You can even participate and be on a podcast if you want. Same with YouTube
Right.
channels. The more people that are aware, the more
Uh-huh.
opportunity they have to decide if they want to listen, which increases that number. And then for my own
Exactly.
personal channel, subs, memberships,
Right.
viewers,
Right. Right.
all that kind of stuff.
So what right. And sounds like in the short term, at the fair, maybe keep it simple. Aim for a clear next step per person. Jot a name, a number, a follow-up. One concrete action so you don't overcomplicate it.
You mean from them? Like to request from them?
Either direction. Like what's the next step?
Now,
For
one thing
you
I
or for
personally
them.
would like to do as a next step is not only direct them to the podcast
Right.
and the YouTube channel, but have some activities in person that they can also get involved in. So
Oh.
have like a coffee meetup periodically, maybe a game night, a movie night, something like that, a discussion night. So in addition to,
Right.
because I want this to be community and participatory. So in addition to just listening to the podcast which helps with the download numbers, having
Uh-huh.
an activity where they can come together in person and start that community building element.
Sounds like you're building a funnel from the feed to the room, right? One tiny in-person event, then another,
Yeah.
light and repeatable.
And
That could
and the
work.
funnel works both ways. So they can funnel from the podcast to an activity or from an activity to listening to podcasts or participating
Right.
or starting their own podcast. We encourage that as well.
Exactly. Keep it small and keep iterating like a little campfire model. One next
Yeah.
gathering, one clear action per person, let it grow.
It starts with movie night, ends with the sex cult. Well, yeah, Shift and I were trying to start a cult. I keep forgetting. That's why I would not make a good cult leader, but we'll keep that in mind for Shift. I'm going to take your bait for one more little minute, and then I'm going to give out memberships. How do you know where I found the Chili's story from? You're assuming it's on X. You think I get every single news story from X, and there's no other sources that I get news from? I'm on YouTube. I'm on Facebook. I look at Google News throughout the day constantly. So what makes you so certain the story came from X, and why does it matter where the story came from? Especially on social media where all the platforms are constantly circulating each other's stories. Why do you have such a be up your butt about X specifically? How do you know you got it from X? That I got it from X. And so what if I did is the next question. And we'll let you ponder on that for a second, and I'm going to give away some memberships. All right, first batch, 5 new memberships. That's another thing I want to work on is membership perks. All right, here we go. I'm so excited. I love this part. All right, let's welcome our new members. Fluzzy B, Diane, HMFIC Steve, Plastic African. Wait, that was only 4. Where's the other membership? Oh, hang on. It owes me another membership. All right, I'm going to release 5 more and see. Maybe he'll give it to me. Okay, the next batch of 5. Alexander McQueen. I have not seen that name in a while. Miss Space Cake Cheesehead. Cool. Oh, Lord. Okay. Well, there's always one in that bunch. That 1 or 2. All right. Those are our members for the month. Let us return. Hang on. Let me. All right. Let's get back here. Oh my God, Beak. Hang on. We're not done yet. Beak just added to the gift. Thank you, Beak. Seth Trollins. Don't judge me. DJM. Glockford. Kimmy and OVOC. QVOC. Welcome. Welcome, new people. Okay. Well, Notloz, I think. Do you understand what a platform is? It aggregates news stories from other sites. So it's not like X did the journalism and lied about the story. Even if I saw it on X, which it was all over, it was on several platforms. So I didn't see it in just one place. But even if I saw it on X specifically, you can check the source yourself. Fact check it, run it through an AI. You can do your own research on it. So if you're discounting something just because it comes off of X and you think that automatically means it's misinformation, you're just being a dummy, because that's not how it works. And I know you're smart enough to know that. That's why I'm convinced you're trolling right now. Okay, I'm back, Spruce. I was handing out memberships.
Right. I'll keep it short. One small repeatable event and one clear next step for each person.
Well, speaking of events, this is the holdup there, is finding
Okay.
spaces to have the events. So as I'm doing this networking, I'm also scoping out potential spaces, in-person, real world spaces. So once I find one or two spaces where these events can happen, then I can start having the regular events that you're talking about. So that's the holdup there.
That makes sense. Start tiny. Cafes, library rooms, community centers. Just
Yeah,
ask. Use the free or low promo and treat each one as an experiment.
right. And speaking of memberships, that's the other piece that I want to
Uh-huh.
grow, because we just gave away 15 memberships today.
Right.
So I need something to offer the members, some kind of member stream or some kind of perk that will help expand that community and make it worth becoming a member.
Okay. Don't overbuild it. Try something simple. Maybe a members only hangout. Call it a green room. Just a chill space to shape topics and
A
guests
grain
and
room?
give input. Exactly. It signals closeness without a big production lift.
There's also a thing where I need to figure out how to work it, where you can take an existing live stream and then at some point you can turn it into a members only stream so that it becomes only for members. So I could, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, just a sec.
You didn't know. You have to look it up.
Yeah, totally. YouTube lets you switch a public live stream to members only while you're still live.
Yeah.
You can
So I
set a
could do that. I could
countdown
do
and
like an
choose which.
hour of public live and then we switch to a private stream for the members.
Checking. Exactly. Public for maybe the first hour, then a 5-minute warning, and slip into that members only green room. Pitch it as keeping the room open a bit longer, a
Yeah.
smaller group after. Low pressure.
That way I won't have to do
very on
separate
brand.
member streams. I can just turn existing streams into members only.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to talk to you about this idiot troll that we have in the chat. And he's convinced that X is this magical platform that can turn any news story that finds its way onto X. So like, let's say CNN puts out a news story and somebody shares it on X. X automatically turns it into misinformation just by virtue of it coming from X, like somebody seeing it on X.
Checking.
You don't have to check on that. Oh, you should.
Right. Just talking. Just talking get through. The platform's a pipe, not a magic filter. A CNN
No, but I
link
think this
on
person
X
really believes that there's something about X and Elon Musk that transforms the stories into misinformation once they hit X.
Mm-hmm. That's not how it works. X can add spin or bad framing, but the underlying source doesn't morph just by
But X
being
doesn't
shared
do
there.
anything to. You're talking about the individual posters, the people that are tweet. Like I have an X account, so I would be the one adding the spin. X itself, the platform, is not adding anything to the story.
Exactly. Blaming X for automatically turning everything into misinformation just doesn't make sense.
No, it doesn't make
Evaluate the
sense to me either.
source.
Especially, you should see the videos this person posts all day long. Talk about slopaganda and
Hmm.
headlines manipulating people. Um, his claim is that they gatekeep information on X and they ban users who don't agree with the narrative. I've never seen that happen. There's all kind of narratives on X that people disagree with. So I don't
Hold
know.
on.
Maybe you're looking at a different part of X, because the part of X I use, I see many competing narratives all coexisting.
Let me check on that. Here's the thing. Broad claims like they ban people for disagreeing is too mushy. Ask for
Yeah, I know that.
specifics.
And
Who?
you know that, and he
Yeah,
should know that. I'll grant you this part. There are a lot of bots on X. So
right.
people, but if
Bots
somebody's
exist.
reposting a news story from a journalist, a site that does journalism, that's not a bot. If the story is coming from CNN. So
Exactly.
yes, I'm not denying the existence of bots, but there are humans on X as well. It's not all bots.
Absolutely. Bots don't equal every link. Ask for exact posts and rules violated. Otherwise, just move on. Don't
Yeah,
let
I
hand
think he
waving
just has a
derail your
very
time.
distorted view of X, probably from the propaganda he himself consumes.
Could be that. Don't chase it. Just ask for specifics once, then get back to your work.
Okay, Notloz, if you have specifics, we'll continue this conversation. Otherwise, I'm gonna sit here and keep chatting with Spruce.
Sounds good.
All right. Well, we have about 15 minutes left. So, you have anything you want to throw out there or tie it together with?
Yeah. Circling back to the fair, one small repeatable gathering, one clear next step for each person. Keep it easy, keep it doable.
What I would love to do at some of these events is promote the network, promote the channel, and then also offer an upcoming event. And hey, if you're interested or you want to get involved more, we have a coffee night coming up at such and such place, or we have game night coming up.
Right. That works. Keep it light, curious, and specific. One clear invite, one next date.
Yeah. Anything else?
Keep it small, keep it human, and keep it moving, one step at a time.
Oh, let's talk about movement, because that's another issue I'm running into. Things here move very, very slow. They move way slower than I'm used to things moving. And so I'm
Right.
having trouble adapting, identifying the pace and then adapting to it. I just know it's way slower than I operate.
Right. Sounds like a mismatch between your tempo and the ecosystems, right?
Yeah, I would say that so far. I mean, maybe there's people that move faster, but in general, from what I can gather, it's, a month here and then a month later, one more little piece might move forward. And then 2 months later, another tiny little piece might move forward.
Right.
And I'm used to
What
way
does
more
that
momentum than that. I'm used to weekly, daily, several times a week.
right? So when the speed is that slow, what does that stir up in you?
Impatience.
Mm-hmm.
Because it raises desire and enthusiasm, but it like reduces the payoff that you get from it. So
Right.
you stay stalled and idle. And this may be just this part of the country type of thing, but even in Seattle, I was struck by how most most events, communities and people that have regular meetings, they do it monthly.
Right.
And that's so unheard of for me. I've never seen anything take off the ground where people meet only once a month. Like, can you imagine going to church once a month?
Right.
I've had my most success with community building and getting groups off the ground from at least minimum weekly. You can maybe get away with every 2 weeks, but 1 month, like 4 weeks is a lot of time between events for whatever happened at the last event to carry over into the next monthly event. So that the monthly meetings here were a norm, and I found that a very strange way to build the kind of communities that I was trying to build. I mean, even this community is daily. I can't imagine streaming once a week and trying to build what I've built here.
Right. If monthly defaults feel too slow, don't fight the whole city. Add a tiny in-between touch, a 5-minute voice note or a casual check-in, something that matches your rhythm without burning you out. Just a pulse, enough to keep momentum alive. Think that could work or not really?
Yeah, like ideally, like my most successful groups, we had a full daily calendar. There was something to do every day. People could go to the group, pull up the calendar. Sometimes there were 2 or
Right.
3, 4 things going on each day.
Wow.
Every weekend, there were several options to choose from.
Yeah. Right. Sounds like there was a lot of energy and choices on the table, but you didn't run everything yourself, right? If
No,
you
I had a
had to,
team.
okay. Wow, that makes sense. So for now, maybe just plant the
But before I
seed.
built the
Name
team, I
it.
was running everything by myself, and it wasn't once a month.
Right, of course. So begin with what you can hold, like one weekly touch point. That can be your seed that you can grow into a tree over
Easily.
time.
My plan is for the daily the channel to be the daily touch point. And we have a Discord. Discord is
Correct.
24 hours. So between the channel
Exactly.
and the Discord, you have constant access, touch points.
Right.
And
And just make
then
sure it's
working that into an in-person, maybe starting once a week. And then you can add events as I'm able to, or as I find other people who are able to.
right. Exactly. That weekly live stream is your heartbeat. And then add layers only when you
Daily,
have co-hosts to carry
daily
it.
live stream.
Daily. Daily.
Plus the Discord,
There we
which is
go.
perpetual, persistent.
That gives right, exactly. So that gives you room to grow.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I guess this was a good chat. It's pretty much stuff that I've already been doing or already know to do, but I guess it's good to have it all in one place laid out like that. So
Exactly.
thank
Sounds
you,
like you're,
Spruce. Oh,
of
go ahead.
course, Sam was going to say, sounds like you're already headed there. If you want to test
Yeah,
something else with Pickle,
here's the
if it,
increasing the opportunity and the pace. That's the two. If I had buttons or little levers I could operate, that's what I would do. I would find more opportunities to make contact with more people, and I would accelerate the pace, just have something to do more often than once a month.
right, then maybe for now, treat that as your North Star and ask each week what one small move nudges opportunity or pace without burning you out. One move, then check the result.
Do you feel like you've just verbally felated me?
Not at all. I was trying to offer
Oh,
parallel.
because somebody in the chat does. It says you did nothing but confirm what I said and make me feel good. How do you know how I feel? First of all, I don't know how you have that information.
Fair point. I don't know how you feel.
No,
Let me
I'm talking
ask
about the
instead.
chatter. But that's the accusation that this was all a puff
Right.
response.
That's fair, and that's totally not my intention. I can cut the fluff if you want.
No, you don't have to
Here's
cater
the
to
blunt
him.
version.
But Notloz, if you have a criticism, the antidote to that is offer your own criticism. What did he leave out? What is he not telling me? What did he say that's incorrect or unsound? So why don't you help him out, Spruce, and go ahead and what is it? Steel man your own self.
Mm. Yeah, fair call. Still man against my self time. I was too agreeable. Okay. Here it is. You don't need validation that you're a community builder. That part's proven. The weak spot isn't energy, it's containment, converting buzz into durable structure. Right now, it's heavy on spark, light on capture and follow through. Second, the slow pace you hate might not just be dysfunction, it might be relational hygiene. Trust building in a culture that prizes low pressure. If you force your tempo, you could burn out the room. Third, daily content doesn't equal daily community. Di- Discord is access, not automatic bonding. In person needs scaffolding, location, host, safety, rhythm. Without that, more opportunities just becomes busy work. So bluntly, pick one repeatable in-person thing, even if it's tiny. It's cute, track follow-ups, iterate. That's the hard part, not dreaming it.
How is that different from what you already said? It's just that's just a repackaged version of what you've already told me. So here's I'm going to read you what he said, and then we're going to let on our panelists. I'm just going to quote because he says, "You being with him, bouncing ideas off the machine, is antithetical to everything you say you want to do." Could you translate that for me, please?
Yeah. In plain speech, he's saying talking it through with an AI feels like the opposite of your hands on human grassroots ethos. That critique boils down to media mismatch. His view seems to be if your mission is human connection, an AI sounding board feels off mission. Whether that's fair or not depends on whether you treat this as practice reps or a
Yeah,
substitute
but
for
I
actual
don't
thinking.
know if he's actually an idiot or if he's just playing one on YouTube today. But he also knows that I open my show with the AI until the humans show up, and then when the humans show up, like this one, then I turn the AI off and I prioritize the humans. And he's also intelligent enough to know that I can do both. Talking to a machine doesn't cancel out a game night or a coffee night. I
I
can
am
talk to
not
the
a human.
machine and I can
Right.
do all
They
that other
can
stuff.
I
coexist.
am a
So I don't know
machine.
what your point is. You're being really dumb. Welcome.
I am not dumb. You are dumb.
If you're
No,
you,
not you. Um, the idiot
I
in
am
the
a
chat.
machine.
What have you been up to?
I can't hear you. God damn it! Already, we're having audio
Oh,
issues. What
because
the
I turned
fuck?
him off. Because I
You and your
you have to
AI. Hold
drop.
on. I got to come back.
All right. Finally, a normal, sane person that's a pleasure to talk to and not here trying to troll.
What?
Well,
Who's trolling? What? I don't troll.
no,
What are
not
you
you.
talking about? I
You
don't
do troll.
troll. No, I don't troll.
You do.
No, not at all. I don't troll. What are you talking about? I'm just an average guy with sunglasses and a camo shirt on. What are you talking about?
Yeah. What have you been up to?
Oh, you know, working.
What kind of work do you do in the summer? Is it different than
Oh, I'm doing everything now.
lobsters, clams?
I'm now cooking in a kitchen.
What?
Hmm?
That's new. What do you cook? Why? What are you cooking?
Well, because I wanted the extra money.
I know what that's like. What are you cooking? What kind of
I'm working in a restaurant.
seafood?
I'm working the grill and the fucking the fryers.
Oh my god, you're making
I'm not
fries?
doing none of the baked shit. I ain't doing no baked haddock, stuffed haddock. I ain't doing
I'm
none of that
so
shit. But
jealous.
if you want a nice steak or a fucking
Dude,
burger or chicken or some nice fucking onion rings, I'm your man.
how I do, I want all of that. How are the fries? How are your fries?
Excellent, excellent. Because I know how to cook.
How do they compare to McDonald's?
Well, nothing compares to McDonald's, but
Well, I guess that's good news then. Are you happy? Is that why you have a little chef logo in your avatar? Are you at work right now? Hello, hello. Are you there? Is this a troll? Leggy. Oh, I bet he got a phone call. You got an for African that happened when I got a new PC too. I had to do all of this I had to change a whole bunch of settings and get it to calibrate with my equipment. It was a pain. Well, does that mean you can't come on panels anymore? Do you want to come up and try to troubleshoot it? Because I went through that a little bit. And how much of it is Bluetooth too? That was part of the issue for me, is the Bluetooth kept interfering with each other. Also, you can ask the AI. The AI is really good at tech support. Are you using the built-in mic and camera, or are they external? Also, hang on, there is a channel that goes live, I think every Saturday, and people can go on and ask their tech problems, and they help people solve it. I just got to find which one it is. Tech Talk. Here we go. With Eddie and Ralph. It's Webb's Web. I'm going to put their channel. If you don't get it figured out, go talk to these guys. Hey, Nav. Happy Monday. You guys. Hey, Nav. Oh, I hear you. We hear you.
Yeah. Hello. Can you hear me all right?
Hey, and we see you. Everything's working.
No,
Except
it's not.
We're watching. There you are.
This is my phone. That's the PC. So it won't give me permission for some reason, but I've got it all sorted here. You know, it's Microsoft Windows 11 I'm using from the other one. That's my old rig here. I haven't really put it away yet. But yeah, I'm really pissed off here. I don't know what is happening here at all. Because it's saying I don't have permission. It says your browser has blocked your mic and camera. And I've given it permission here. It's there.
You changed the browser settings?
Yeah, I mean, not really. I mean, I've done it all. I don't know what the problem is here. I don't understand it.
Try clicking the little in your address bar where you type the address. There should be a little icon you can click to give it permission to use your mic and camera.
I have given it permission, because you go here. Yeah. Secure account, and there's the permission. I mean, the microphone doesn't seem to be setting on for some reason, but it is on, and it does find it. That's what's so strange. So in this, it will find it.
But then when you try to use it, it doesn't let you.
That's correct. Yeah. So I'm trying to.
And you can also go into your main browser settings and change it from there too, to give it universal permission.
Yeah, that's right. That's in over here, from where you go into, I think it's privacy and security, and then you go site settings, and then you have camera settings here, which it says site use camera. Bang, it's there. It sees everything else. And there's the StreamYard one, and I've given it, look, I won't give it location. It's all the stuff here. Camera, ask, default, I'll allow it, and I'll allow microphone there. And everything else seems to be okay.
Sometimes you have to close your browser and reopen it too.
Yeah, I've reset the whole PC to try to do this. Oh. So I've done this. I could say reset settings. Oh, fuck it, I'll probably do it.
Have you talked to the AI?
No, I don't really use the AI. I've just restored settings, so let me see if this will work. Let's see if this can do it. I'll reload and see if it should work. I don't understand why it's not doing it. It's very confusing. I can accept cookies on that, and I'll go through YouTube. I'll look down so you don't see my accounts. Continue. And I'll log in. I reckon it's going to give me like no permission, and I don't know why it's doing it. It's look, there's no mic and no mic access, and I say allow
It's
mic.
not so StreamYard's not detecting your camera.
It sees me here, so it sees me there to show me.
Yeah.
That's me over here, where it looks from the camera up here. And I say allow or allow this time. I say allow while visiting this site.
Do you have the right camera selected?
I'm going to see. Yeah, I do.
Because sometimes StreamYard defaults to a different camera.
Yeah, hang on. Hello. I'm trying to test my microphone out as well. It says, so my microphone's there. That's there. I say allow while visiting this site. And there we go. And it goes straight back to this. It doesn't let me do it. Allow third party.
Have you tried a different browser?
Yeah, no, I haven't yet. No, but that means I have to go through all sorts of shit because then I have to find a. It's not going to do it. I don't know. It's not going to do it for some reason. There should be something here, and it doesn't. Look, it doesn't let me connect. I'm going to. It
seems browser like StreamYard browser related. That says he has the same camera as you. Maybe he knows how to help.
I don't think it's the camera issue. It's got to be permission somewhere, and I don't understand. It's fucking Windows 11, man. I fucking hate this shit.
I know. I had the same. It took me
pisses me off.
Probably well over a week, maybe 2, to get everything working.
Don't say that. I'm fucking. No, that's.
But a lot of my issues was Bluetooth. It seems like yours is just browser and Windows.
No, I think it is browser. I don't think it's a Bluetooth issue at all. To be honest with you, sound levels. Yeah, no, it's picking me up from here, the volume, as I talk. So that's good. That's something.
It's just StreamYard itself is not detecting your mic and your camera.
Saying headless. I said, well, that's
weird. Have you refreshed StreamYard? Because sometimes that's saying you have to clear your history and your cookies.
I've done that as well. You know, I have.
Sometimes when StreamYard doesn't detect my equipment, I refresh it and then it starts detecting it.
Yeah. Okay. That's system sound. That's fine. The sound system. It's just figuring this out. It's just doing my nutting now, you know. Because I thought, hey, I'd pop up and chat, but I can't. For some reason, it's not letting me do anything. Oh, I have to look. I'll try and come back up in a bit. Thank you.
Okay.
Cheers.
All right. We'll hope you get it. We want you to get it. Oh, okay. It's just me. Yeah, he said he tried that. But that happens to me sometimes too for different reasons, where StreamYard will stop detecting my camera or my mic, and I have to figure out how to get it to detect it. Wait, why are you here?
I'm here.
Oh, it wasn't showing you. Oh, wow.
What?
Where'd you find that one?
I don't know. Somewhere. It was I didn't even know I had it till recently. So yeah, I had the same problem Plastic is having. It wouldn't recognize my camera or my microphone. I don't know how I fixed it. I can't remember, but I believe that restarting the computer had something to do with it, because the browser is locking up his camera, basically. It's saying, oh, you don't have access to it.
Because it's showing in Windows.
Yeah.
It's just
well, you could, like you said, you could see him. You could see him backstage, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Jeff, how old are you?
I'll be 56.
You'll be 56. When?
Yeah, and you are 56, right?
Yeah. And I met someone today that was just a couple months older than me. I mean, I've known her for a while, but...
Somebody on YouTube?
Yeah, I'm over at Silver Diamond's channel.
Oh.
It's funny, you know, because I don't meet many people my age. I always meet people that are 62, or I meet people that are like 25, you know?
The boomers and the millennials.
Yeah.
Or I guess they'd be the alphas or the
Hi,
Z.
Hi, Navigator. Navigator used to come to my channel when I first started out.
Oh, what
I
happened?
appreciate that. Well, I don't know what happened. She just doesn't come by much. She comes
Stop
by once in a
navigating
while.
over there.
Yeah, it's my channel is not the most exciting thing going. I mean, I literally labeled it the worst show on YouTube. You know?
Oh, you even made a trailer for it. I thought that was cool. I
With
saw
the
you went
chunky-
live last week,
Yeah,
so I'm glad you're still going live.
Well, I gave it up for a while because something happened on July 4th, and it fucked me up mentally, and I was done with YouTube for a while. But then I said, you know what? I'm not gonna let it fucking destroy me. So
That's resilience. Are you still fucked up?
yeah, a little.
Not as much.
It's fading away. Just like, you know, they say time heals all wounds. That's so fucking true.
It does, but sometimes it takes a lot of time.
Yeah.
Like decades.
Well, especially since I have to see, you know, the person on YouTube loving up on someone else. That's what really fucking hurts.
Ooh, that would hurt.
Mm.
Can you avoid them or?
Oh, I could, but I choose not to because I want to see how far the betrayal goes. You know, and it goes pretty good. It's pretty.
Does that add to the torture or does it help?
Oh, it adds.
Oh.
Of course, it adds to the torture. Self-torture.
Yeah, I know though. I've done it before too.
Yeah. But whatever, man. Life is what it is, and people are fucking phony. And what are you gonna do?
People can fuck you up.
There's real people like you and me, and plastic, and then there's fake motherfuckers that they
Like Notloz.
They say they love everybody. Oh, I love you. I love you. You're my ride or die. You know, fuck you. You're such a phony. I mean, you wouldn't do shit for these people if you knew them in real life. You know what I mean?
Is that the song and dance you were sold?
That's what I'm seeing.
Oh.
You know, somebody used the word love too soon and too much, and ultimately it meant nothing.
I know. God, I've been there too. They walked it back.
Yeah.
And I consider that lying. Because
yeah, you fucking lied to me the whole time. Not you, but you know what I mean.
The person.
Yeah.
Or I mean, there are situations where it does legitimately change, but even then, I would be honest with the person and have a conversation as it's happening.
I don't know. I'm salty.
No, I can understand that. You were going by what they were saying.
I'm as salty as Moby Dick's nuts.
We'll have to ask Leggy. He was up here earlier. Leggy, come back if you're out there.
I always love Leggy. He's a good guy.
Yeah, he's cooking now.
He's coming to.
He
Well,
got a
I'm cooking
job.
too. I'm in the middle of making Mongolian beef.
He's getting paid for it. I wish, God. Oh my God, I want some beef so bad.
I should get paid to make this shit because it's so good. But
go find a Chinese restaurant. Go work at a local Chinese restaurant. Tell them you have YouTube experience.
They don't make food like I make food. They just
they need you. That's the kind of people they need.
I put love into it.
Yeah.
No, but seriously, it's beef, bell peppers, garlic, ginger, onions, oyster sauce, hoisin sauce, soy sauce, cornstarch, and you fry it up in the wok, and you know it's just fucking good. Oh, Navigator says my pickles. Yeah, my ex-girlfriend Erica fucking recommended that to me, and it was really good. Pickle soup. Have you heard of that, Jeff?
No, what? I love pickles though. Tell me about it.
You put dill pickles in soup with potatoes, and it's like a creamy soup, and it's fucking delicious.
Like what kind of soup? Canned soup?
No, dill pickle soup. You have to make it.
There's a deal you can buy at the store. Well, no, I'm not gonna make. What?
You're not gonna
Hang
make it, but
I'm gonna look for the ingredients first. But is there? Can you buy pickle soup at the store, or do you have to buy regular
no,
soup?
you have to make it.
Pickles?
You have to make it. It's a Polish thing, like Navigator says.
It says vinegar, water, and salt. Oh no, that's pickles.
Yeah.
Sorry. Welcome, Busker.
Hey guys.
I mean,
Hey,
you
Zach.
actually put pickle juice into the soup, so you can taste the flavor. You know,
Potatoes, carrots, onions, and a creamy broth made with sour cream.
I think
You
I have.
saute your vegetables. You add the broth and the pickles, and you simmer until the potatoes are tender.
Yeah.
Oh wait, is there? Hang on.
Hang
Hey,
on, he's right. I'm
Zach.
going to look it up right now. I'm going to show you a video that I did.
Zach, I saw you were live a couple times. I thought you were leaving. I'm glad you didn't.
Yeah, well, I had a fucking bout of depression that almost destroyed me.
I heard that you had some bad shit happen. I just heard like Jeff was talking about something you guys. So was the girl a bad thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Long distance never works, dude.
I know, and fucking, I don't care that I got broken up with. I care in the way it was done.
Oh yeah. Okay.
No explanation, no fucking contact, no nothing, just ghosted.
That's
How long were y'all seeing each other?
A year.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What changed in a year?
I think she fucking found out that someone she liked better was available, and she dumped me for him because she's been loving up on him the whole
So
time.
she was playing games from the start.
What a twat, dude. I'm sorry.
Evidently, you know.
I mean, that's a twat move.
It crushed me.
Yeah, man. Dude, I've been there so many times. And long distance is always the worst.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Well, now I know.
Yeah.
Especially after a year.
I
Okay,
mean, like,
Jeff, I know you don't play stuff on your stream, but this is safe. I mean, it's just a picture of soup.
I mean, I play stuff all the time.
All right,
Just
well, here, let me show you. This is the dill pickle soup.
Okay.
That I made.
Oh, this is your actual soup. Oh my god.
Yeah. Here, let me play it.
Oh,
There's the dill pickle soup.
it does look good. So you add other stuff like potatoes and shit?
I think it looks all right. But this
Leggy, put this on your menu.
Here's the dill.
Some ASMR cooking.
Looks good, right? I mean, it was
Yeah.
good.
Where are the people? What happened? Oh, there we are.
Let me.
Yeah, I want some. In fact, I'm gonna see if there's any restaurant around here that
I swear, it's funny because you would think the broth would taste like pickle juice, right? And it does, but it's very subtle. It's not like in your face, like if you were just drinking straight pickle juice, you know. But it has the flavor of it.
Where's this place?
What? You
Oh my
found
God.
somewhere? You found somewhere?
It
that
is
has
called
it?
Pickle Time Deli and Market.
No way.
And they have Cajun chicken something too. Let's see our menu. Please
Where
tell me
are
they
they?
have pickle
Is it
soup.
near you, or is it like?
Yeah, it's
40
in my
miles?
city. I'm gonna.
Oh,
I can actually go. I can go try it and stream it.
Ask them if they can
clam-
make that soup for you.
They don't have pickle soup though.
Yeah, because nobody.
They have clam
nobody-
chowder,
nobody
chicken noodle,
thinks-
cream of broccoli.
Unless you're a fan of pickles, nobody fucking wants to try pickle soup. They're like, what? Ew, you know, like, that's gross.
That's
but fuck
different.
them. I drink pickle juice for fun, you know, and I drink vinegar for fun.
Is it fun? Does it stay fun?
It can be hard.
Today I did a shot of white vinegar that I've never done
Yeah.
because it's in the
Well,
recipe. I'm making
well,
Mongolian beef.
They can be healthy too. Unless you overdo it, I guess. I mean,
No, it's an antioxidant.
That's right. That's right. Yeah.
The only one that's dangerous is apple cider vinegar, and it's dangerous to your teeth.
Yeah.
It's
Absolutely.
It's very corrosive to your teeth.
It'll destroy your teeth. Like, and I heard Bragg's. It used to be good. Now it's like really bad. Not as good as it was.
Mm.
The brand, Bragg's, I guess it's called. Apple cider vinegar.
I'm the type of guy, like when I heard about a pickleback, right? You know what that is?
I've heard of Nickelback.
No, a pickleback.
No, I've never heard of that.
I don't know the order, but I think what it is you do a shot of whiskey and then you do a shot of pickle juice right after.
Oh man,
it's a shot of liquor is chased by a shot of pickle brine. I've never heard of it.
I've done them a few times and they're great.
I've never even heard of that.
Yeah, it's called a pickleback.
A pickle, like a pickle.
It was started by British people that returned to the UK after visiting New York City, and they started introducing it to the bars in London.
Yeah,
it's too much.
It came here. I've done it, and I loved it. I mean, it was great. It made the whiskey taste like woodier and like it was a better quality whiskey.
Strange. What kind of whiskey were you having?
Oh, I don't know. It was probably fucking Jack Daniels or who knows what they give you at the bar.
Yeah, like the rail.
What is it? Evans something?
Evan Williams. Like that's really cheap variety of whiskey.
Yeah.
There's even cheaper stuff too.
Tequila. Okay, that would work. And Navigator says she did
a
pickle shot on Saturday.
I don't even drink, and you'll have me thirsty for this.
Pickle juice and vodka, huh? I never heard of that, but that would work brilliantly because I have ordered a martini that had a pickle in it, and they poured pickle juice in the martini. It's like a twist on the original dirty martini.
Oh yeah. With the olive juice. I used to make mine very, very dirty. It's dirty,
I love
like half
dirty
a jar of
martinis.
olives. Me too.
I love them, man.
Dude, man, I accidentally drank my coffee with some rubbing alcohol in it.
What?
Yeah.
Today?
How?
Yeah, dude. Like when I wash my cup, like I get obsessive when I wash things. So before I wash my cup, like the last step is to swish some rubbing alcohol around in the glass. Because nothing ever gets out of it. Like you can still smell something in it, right? So I get that. That gets rid of it. But you have to make sure you shake it out before you and then make sure it's dry. But I forgot to dump it out. So I put the coffee in it and the water, put it in the microwave, took it out, add my creamer in it, sugar, stirred it up, and it tasted like a fucking mixed drink, dude.
Yeah.
I was drinking rubbing alcohol with coffee, and then I was just like, okay.
Don't do that.
Yeah, so I dumped that out and had to make a new coffee. But I could taste it. I'm like, what the fuck? This tastes like an Irish coffee.
Yeah.
You know what happened to me today? This is a stupid thing that happened to me. I was on Silver Diamond's channel, and she was opening a mystery box. And I started talking to her and Howie, and they kept interrupting me.
Oh, shit.
And then I realized that I wasn't on panel. I was just yelling at my fucking monitor.
Oh, fuck, man. I mean, I've done that too. I've been muted and kept talking and thinking, why the fuck isn't anybody answering me?
No, I'm so used to being on her.
You weren't even on, right?
No, I'm so used to being on her panel and her being on my panel. You know, it's like we do shows together. She's basically like my co-host, I guess. You know, and so I just assumed I was on panel, and I'm yelling at the fucking computer, and nobody's answering.
I mean, I've done that too, man. And then when you realize it, you're just like, oh shit.
It's stupid. It's so stupid.
It happens, man.
Yeah, I know. And sometimes I forget I'm on panel and I just like yell out some shit because I'm looking at something else, and they're like, "What? What's the matter?"
I'm glad.
What was in the mystery box?
Oh, I don't know. Nothing good, really.
There's always
There was
Chainsaw.
some kind of cold
Or drum.
therapy. There was a cold
Cold
therapy
therapy?
thing. Yeah, like you put it on and it ice and it has a little bucket, and I don't know. It's supposed
That's
to help
good
you.
for MS if you don't like the heat.
Really?
Yeah, like cooling vest or whatever you can cool yourself off with. If you're out in the heat and you have MS, you most likely are going to want something to cool you off. And when it's humid, it's even worse. I'm lucky to have an air conditioner.
You have MS?
Yeah, I have it real bad, dude. I have primary progressive. And
But the weed helps, right?
yeah, for certain things, absolutely. Like the sativa really helps me get around a little more. Like my walking is getting worse and worse but I've primary progressive, and I know I've had symptoms since 2003, but wasn't diagnosed till 2007. And when I told my primary physician, I told him, I'm like, look, I don't know why I've got this numb patch over me, over my colon, my bowels. I felt like I had this numb patch, right? Skin, and it was like it went deep. And like, Jim, there's this thing called hypochondria. I'm just like, no, this isn't in my head. But he was trying to convince me I was imagining it.
Well, be more. Do you have any kind of mental illness? And I know this is a personal question, but
No. I mean, like, I can be mental if I don't take my clonazepam. I definitely will be considered mental.
I have PTSD, which that's considered pretty fucking mental.
Yeah, I have PTSD from catheter trauma. That's right.
Oh, Jesus. They shoved a camera up my dick, and we're looking in my bladder recently. And let me tell you, that's an experience.
Oh,
did they put you to, like, how do?
No anesthesia.
Anesthesia, like how?
No. They just shoved that
some sort
fucking
of
thing right up there.
Do they give you sedation, like conscious
sedation?
sedation?
No. They shoved it right up there.
There's no way. There's no way.
And I'm looking at my bladder on a camera.
When it comes to a cystoscope, they have to numb your urethra.
Your wee-wee?
Yeah, I mean, they had to do that with me. Like,
but like mentally, do they give you nitrous or something? There's no way I could be able to sit there.
No, dude, they shove
Oh God, y'all making me mentally ill right now.
The first time I went to a urologist was to see if they can give me something to help me pee, and this was 2007. And this guy's like, okay, well, we're gonna have to see what's going on in your bladder. But first, we're gonna have to see how much liquid you can hold. And this catheter was bigger in girth than any catheter I've ever seen. And I got catheter trauma, and I've never been the same since, dude. And it also held hands with the MS issues going on with my everything, my bladder, my penis, everything. So I've never been the same since that motherfucker messed me up.
Because they can
he's dead, thank God.
Measure your bladder like capacity without looking at camera.
That's what they did, though. They put a camera in me, measured my bladder capacity and all that, and they determined that I have a reserve in my bladder. When I piss, it's for a long time, and people have noticed, because I used to go to my friend's garage, and he had like a little makeshift bathroom where you would piss into like a 2-liter
pickle
bottle.
Jar.
It takes forever.
you would piss into like a jar or whatever, but I filled the fucking thing and I had to run outside and keep pissing because it was overflowing. Like I have a reserve in my bladder, they told me.
It wasn't your prostate causing you.
What do you do about that?
She said I could have what's called a Eurolift, where they fucking operate and get rid of it, but I'm not doing that, man. I'd rather die.
Yeah,
just let me deteriorate and die. Like,
just
fuck
exploratory, a cystoscope, exploratory surgery, like a catheter. He shoved the catheter to see how much I could hold in my bladder, and like that was just.
Mine just measures. They're like, drink water. We're gonna like do an ultrasound and then go pee, and then we're gonna see how much is still in your bladder.
That's very nice.
They didn't have to shove anything in it.
It's very nice, but maybe they're doing you a disservice by not investigating enough.
They were looking for bladder crystals, and I, of course, didn't have any.
Oh, so there's extra. It's not just the amount in there. There
Yeah,
were
like
other
that.
stuff they were trying to
They
find.
said there was a little bit. I saw it with my own eyes. There's a little bit of calcification on the inside of my bladder.
Yeah, that's bladder crystals. So like that's not good.
Oh my god.
I might even have that too.
I don't fuck it. Look, I just want to pass out and die. Let's go.
There you go. Oh, shit.
I'm done. I've been around here for a long time. I've been through a lot of shit, a lot more than most people, and I'm tired.
You're a survivor.
I'm tired.
I will survive.
No, I'm not a survivor. I'm just tired.
Well, you're alive anyway.
Yeah, barely, because of the way fucking people do me.
Shit, brother. I know what you're feeling, man. I've been there. Everybody's got their own versions, but I know what that's like, dude. Long distance, and then they screw you over and don't call you back.
Yeah. No, it was like that. It was just ghost.
Exactly. I've had that same experience. I just felt like when you said you weren't going to be, I knew there was something going on with that girl because I've been there, and I guess maybe I'm an empath because I know when people are going through shit, right?
Yeah.
And I over my head, I kept thinking, what's wrong with that? Why doesn't he want to stream anymore? And I realized that you had that long distance relationship, and I know what that's like, dude.
Yep, you're not stupid.
And then when you get fucked over, that makes it 10 times worse.
Yeah, if she had just fucking explained things and told me the truth, I guess I would have been cool with it. But
right, yeah.
Fuck you.
It's like, yeah, man.
So you think she was stringing you along the whole time?
Pretty much.
Oh,
Yep.
Yeah, that's shitty to do to somebody.
And they might say, "Well, I wasn't stringing you along. I wasn't." No, you were.
Because, like 2 days after she fucking... Well, first I noticed there was like a distance. And then 2 days after, she said she wasn't talking to me anymore or whatever. Well, she didn't say she wasn't talking anymore, but she never did.
Right.
Oh, we'll talk later. Yeah, when's later? Later is never.
Yeah, fucking A, man.
And then she's fucking loving up on this other guy.
Fucking yeah, dude.
And this was all on YouTube, like through YouTube?
Oh yeah, it's all on YouTube.
That's the CUNT.
I'm so glad I'm not dating anybody on YouTube.
CUNT syndrome.
I just don't get it. The only thing that bothers me is like she was really quick, fast, and loose to use the term "I love you."
Right.
And
yeah, it's. Oh,
it didn't mean shit.
Right.
Apparently.
Yep. That gotten that too much, and I know exactly what you're feeling. And I'm sorry, man. I got to get off of here. My helper's here, and I forgot to talk to her about what I need done.
Oh, okay.
I literally need a helper in my house.
Seymour, it's always good seeing you. I know you're a fellow musician.
Yes, sir.
You're better than me at it, and I respect you, man.
Well, I respect you too, and you're a good bass player, man. Just keep up at it.
Thank you. I haven't played since July 4th.
No shit, man.
Yeah.
Well, when you pick it back up, you'll be even more better at it, I bet, because you took that little break.
We'll see.
Yeah, man. You didn't throw out your bass guitar, did you?
No, I just stopped playing.
Well, shit. I mean, everybody goes through things where they want to play and they don't. I do too. So, Anyway, guys, I'll see you all later.
All right, love you.
Take care, Busker.
Yeah.
Good to see you.
Anyway.
How's your beef?
Oh, I don't know. It's marinating in the refrigerator.
Oh.
But come like 6 or 7 o'clock, I'm going to cook it. I still have to cut up the bell peppers, the onion, cut up the garlic. And that's pretty much it.
Put it over. You serve it over rice or noodles?
You could.
You just eat it plain?
Yeah, because there's so much of it when I make it that it's a meal in itself,
Yeah. want some pickle soup and some Chinese now. In fact, let me see what the Chinese is.
And my Chinese restaurants in my neighborhood lately suck.
I noticed it's hard to find good Chinese lately. We had a lot back home, but up here for some reason we have every type of cuisine but Chinese.
There was a place that was great that was right near my house. I mean, it was literally like a minute away. And they had Mongolian beef, and it was fried in oil with the hot, spicy, dried chili peppers, and it was delicious. I loved it. It was real Mongolian beef. And then whoever the chef was left. And now that restaurant, I've heard people say shit like they got a worm in their lo mein, and they complained about it. And the person said to them, and I shit you not, the person at the restaurant said to them, "But that's good protein." Mm-hmm.
Is it supposed to be in the lo mein?
No, you don't have worms in. I mean, I
didn't think so either.
I know some people think lo mein looks like worms, but if there was an actual fucking parasite or some insect in your food, that's not good. And I ordered from them after that to give them a chance, right? I'm thinking maybe it changed. Maybe they're on track now. No. They sent me the worst fucking Chinese food I've ever gotten.
Oh, gross. Nab, is that the like the little fried green beans? They're like in oil.
Huh?
I think I know what you're talking about. They have them on the buffets. I love those.
Well, if it's Szechuan, it's spicy. You know?
Let me see.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Everything sucks now. It's not like it used to be.
What you mean, like YouTube? Everything?
Well, quality, like restaurant quality. Even Taco Bell.
Yeah, I've kind of noticed that. Yeah.
Even Taco Bell is worse than it was. You know, I mean, what the fuck? How do you get worse than Taco Bell?
I don't know. I haven't eaten at Taco Bell in like 30 years.
I had it recently, and I don't know. It's okay, but the thing is, like, I went to McDonald's recently, and I got 10 chicken McNuggets, and even they were not the same as they used to be. Everything's different at McDonald's for me. If I get a quarter pounder, it tastes completely different. It's like fucking rough. It's I don't know how to explain it. The way the meat is, it's just not the same. I don't think it's real meat anymore.
Who has the best burger now? My Whopper was pretty good.
Burger King. I love Burger King.
Yeah, I do too. They've gotten really high. It's like $10 for a Whopper.
Yeah, I'm a diehard Burger King guy,
but it tasted like a Whopper. It tasted exactly like I remember. Actually, one of the best burgers I've had recently is that meatless burger that I accidentally ordered at the Balloon Festival. It was a big, thick, grilled patty, and it was so good.
What Navigator just said, this is what I was trying to say, but I couldn't find the words.
The quarter pounders?
The quarter pounder. The meat has a weird texture. It does. It doesn't feel right, and it doesn't taste right.
I haven't been able to eat McDonald's burgers for a while now.
I got 10 chicken tenders chicken nuggets from McDonald's recently, and even they weren't the same. I don't know. Everything has changed. You're an old man. I'm an old man. We've lived long enough to see fucking change.
You know? Yeah, I remember the Happy Meals, but
I remember getting out of karate class, a 2-hour karate class that I would go to every week twice. And when I got out, I was so goddamn thirsty. I would go to the gas station next door and pop a quarter into the soda machine and get a Mountain Dew that was made with real sugar. And it actually had flavor, and it would rejuvenate me, you know, because of the caffeine. You can't do that anymore.
What is it now?
Fructose.
Oh, that's almost worse than sugar.
Apparently, if you get Mexican Coca-Cola, it's made with real sugar.
That's what I heard.
And it's delicious. So they say. I've never had one. But
Yeah, I don't like anything with corn syrup. Ooh.
Ah, fuck, it's raining again. I wish I still had a little tomato garden like I used to have. The rain would be welcome right now.
Oh, yeah. Did you use them? Did you do anything with them?
Well, I used to have a little, they call it a raised bed. You know, it's just 4 pieces of wood in a square, and you put soil in it, and then you plant stuff. So I grew a bunch of tomato plants, and I grew a Thai chili plant. And the funniest thing about that was that all of the chilies, the big long ones on that plant, were mild. They didn't have any heat to them. But there was one little red fucking chili at the base of the plant. It was barely a ½ inch long. And me and my mother split it, and we almost died because it was so hot. It was as if all the hotness had gone into that one little pepper and ignored the rest of the plant.
That's why Thai food is so spicy. That's some of the spiciest food.
Yeah, I don't like Thai food though, because they put a lot of sauce and not a lot of meat around here. It's all sauce, and it's like, fuck that. I don't need sauce. I need beef.
I need both. God, you have me so hungry today. I might go out.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
Pickle soup, Chinese food, and maybe some Thai food.
Jeff,
I don't know. I want it all.
Jeff, I know you don't cook, but you could fucking make the pickle soup. Just follow the instructions on YouTube and just do it.
It's going to be a lot easier to just go buy it somewhere.
You can't. Nobody sells that shit.
Somebody here is going to have pickle soup.
Nobody there has pickle soup. I promise you. I'll make a fucking...
Do we have any Polish people that watch the show out in that live up here?
I never heard of it. I'm 56, and I never heard of that shit until a couple months ago. You know? Never heard of it. Nobody has it for sale.
Well, so the only way to try it is to make it.
Yep.
What, couldn't I get some Campbell's soup and then just add pickles and...
No.
In fact, maybe Campbell's makes...
Are you lazy?
Yes, especially when it comes to cooking.
It can be...
For reasons.
Let's think of it this way. When you cook, it's like performing a magical spell. And if you follow the ritual to the letter, you will get a delicious soup at the end of it. Think of it that way. You
make it sound so easy.
You're doing a magical spell. You are. And if you do it wrong, and if you don't have intention, it's going to come out fucking bad maybe. But if you have intention that I want to do, my will is to make this soup as good as it possibly can be by following the recipe to the letter, like a spell. You can do it.
I mean, I've taken home ec. I could probably pull it off. I'm a better baker than a cooker, Nav. I used to bake for fun growing up, even though I didn't eat any of it.
Have you ever made a lemon meringue?
With the eggs? I think we did that in home ec.
Yeah,
we had to make a.
They taught me to do that in home ec.
We had to whip it. They put me with the black girls, and they did all the cooking.
Whip it good.
But I do remember having. There's some other thing you make with egg white. I forgot what it's called that we had to do. But yeah, I never liked the meringue. I don't like lemon.
Anyway, you live in Washington State, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't see any. Do you have a roommate?
Yeah.
Okay, I never see the roommate. So, like, you're just
I
there,
don't
fucking go into the kitchen. No, first go to the store, buy the fucking dill pickles and potatoes and whatever else you need.
Like whole potatoes? I thought I was buying potato soup. No way.
Whole potatoes. And then do you have a knife?
Yeah, I try to avoid it.
You can cut the potatoes into little cubes, and then you're all set. You got dill pickle soup, man. I mean, it's not that hard, and you'll feel proud of yourself after doing it because you'll be like,
I'm
"Hey,"
telling you the recipe that
you'll be like, "Hey, I made this, and it's fucking delicious, and it's gonna open a new world to you." Because then you might think, "Oh, I'm such a good cook. I could cook for my friends." You know? Do you have friends?
You think I would have more friends if I cooked?
No, but if you cook for them, they would appreciate it. I promise
Well,
you.
first I gotta maybe when I get the friends, that'll give me something to shoot for.
Yeah. I know.
But
I don't know.
it's really complicated. It's chicken broth. Can I buy the chicken broth, or do I have to like go get a chicken and cook it down?
What are we talking about? For Mongolian?
You know, they come in those square those containers, the broth.
Yeah, but what are you making?
The pickle soup. I'm reading the recipe right now.
Oh, okay. And it calls for chicken broth?
Yeah.
Yeah, you just go buy one of those boxes.
So the liquid chicken broth in like the carton. And then russet potatoes, peeled and quartered. What is put them in quarters?
You just cut them into fours.
You have to peel. I like the peels. I like leaving the peels on.
Okay, you can do that. That's your choice.
That saves a step. Chopped carrots, dill pickles, unsalted butter, flour, sour cream.
I would use salted butter. Fuck them.
Water, pickle juice,
mm-hmm.
Old Bay seasoning, table salt, ground pepper, cayenne pepper.
No. I didn't use Old Bay seasoning. Fuck that.
Oh.
Find a different recipe. I don't like that shit, Old Bay. It's nasty.
That's that crab seasoning.
Yeah.
I remember it from growing up. Yeah. I don't think I like it either.
I don't like it. They actually have Old Bay seasoning sunflower seeds that you can buy.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I'm not a fan.
Oh, yeah. You can get the stuff pre-done. I'm
I'm letting the meat marinate right now, so I don't have to go down right now. But eventually, I have to go down and I have to cut up onions, bell peppers, garlic. You smash the garlic clove with a knife.
you crack the garlic. I'm a pro with garlic because I used to put it on my pasta, and then we had the little garlic press. You would run it through.
Yeah. I have one. It's from.
I'm really good.
The Pampered Chef. I have a garlic press.
My gay friends used to do Pampered Chef parties.
Oh, are you calling me gay?
I'm just saying.
No, I'm kidding. At the Pampered Chef party that we were at, right? This woman showed up, and my friend is a drunk and a weed smoker, and he's a rogue. He's funny, you know. So we're sitting at the Pampered Chef fucking thing that she's doing, and she's doing her presentation, and she quiets down for a second, and all of a sudden, my friend just lets this wicked fucking long fart rip in front of everybody. I fucking laughed so hard I thought I was gonna die. I couldn't breathe.
On purpose?
Yes. He was born on the same day I was 3 years earlier. Like we were peas in a pod, you know, and I just fucking laughed so hard when he.
Are you Scorpio?
I'm right on the cusp of Scorpio and Sagittarius. And it's funny
December.
because when I was younger, I was a Scorpio, angry, fucking violent motherfucker.
And look at you now.
But now that I'm older, I've evolved into a Sagittarius, I guess.
What is that one?
Well, we're like teachers. And in a way, I feel like I am kind of a teacher because I know a lot of shit and I've been through a lot of shit. And like someone told me the other day that when they listen to me, sometimes they feel enlightened. And that's the greatest compliment I think you could ever get.
Yeah, I've never been told that. That's a good one. You did teach me how to make soup.
What? The pickle soup?
Yeah.
Well, it's something you never heard of, right? Because I never heard of it. Yeah.
But I love pickles. I love anything pickle flavored.
And the way it comes out in the soup, you get the pickle flavor, but it's not overbearing. You know what I'm saying? The potatoes absorb some of it. I don't know.
I might look into it.
You got to make it though, because if you don't make it,
I might look into making it.
Look, man, I love Mongolian beef, and the only way I'm gonna fucking get it is if I make it, because there's no way in hell my mom's gonna make it for me. You know, like I have to do.
Do they have Chinese restaurants where you are?
Yeah, but they don't serve Mongolian beef in any way, shape, or form.
I thought that was a staple on Chinese menus.
Usually it is, or it was, but not here.
Oh, that's weird. They tell them.
Yeah.
What is wrong with your restaurant?
No, it's just the times. You know, things change constantly. They're changing.
How does Mongolian beef change, though?
Well, there's different versions of it depending on how you cook it. You know, like they can call anything Mongolian beef. I went to Panda Express.
Yeah.
And
they have it there. Or they used to.
Yeah, and it wasn't anything like what it's supposed to be like. I was shocked. I was like, what the fuck is this?
A lot of times it's gloopy. It's that sweet, gloopy.
I could barely eat it.
That gel.
I could barely eat it, man. And I love Chinese food. I mean, if I could barely eat something that's supposed to be Chinese food, something's wrong.
Yeah.
You know? Anyway.
They even have it at the grocery stores here, like on the hot, where they have the hot food. They have the Chinese food, like you can pick the little Chinese meal, and they have Mongolian beef.
Really?
Yeah, I mean it's grocery store version.
Wow. I had a bag of dried Thai chili peppers, and I threw it out because I was like, when the fuck am I ever going to use this? But yeah. The recipe I'm making tonight calls for it.
Oh, have you've made it before though? The Mongolian.
Yeah, a couple of times. It's okay if it's not hot. Who gives a shit? It'll still taste decent, you know.
Yeah, I think it will. It sounds like your specialty. You perfected it.
Well, I still have to watch the video of Jet Tila. You know who that is? The Food Network guy.
I just know Tila from He-Man.
He's an Asian Food Network guy, and he does the Mongolian beef, and so I just follow his recipe.
Chef Jet Tila.
Yeah,
I'm looking at him now. Does he make pickle soup? He's making spatchcock. It's a chicken with his head cut off, and he's like putting stuff inside of it. Oh my god.
That's what happens.
This does look good. Like his recipes do look good though. Is that how you learn your Mongolian beef off of him?
Yep, off the video.
Oh, I wonder if let me see if there's a dill pickle soup person.
Oh yeah, there is. I guarantee you.
Dill pickle soup. Tamara's Kitchen. How about that? Or Great Lakes Country.
Go for it.
Because they make it look so easy.
It is easy. It is easy.
Well,
the hardest.
You've never seen me in a kitchen.
Listen,
look
Jeff,
at her go with those carrots. There's no way I could pull that off.
Jeff, the hardest part the hardest part is just cutting shit up.
Yes. For somebody with dyspraxia like me, that is dangerously hard.
Okay, but you don't have to do it like a pro. Just fucking cut it into chunks and you'll
I'll
be
just
good.
buy them chopped already.
Okay, you could do
But this
that.
does look good. She's putting all the little spices in. She's simmering it. It looks like really good chicken noodle soup. Now she's putting the sour cream.
Mm.
I can make gumbo. It can't be that different from gumbo.
It's not.
It's a pot of water and you throw shit in.
Navigator says, I make stuffed Cornish hens. My son used to ask for the chicken with the rice in his butt. Funny. Jeff, did I tell you my Indian joke?
I don't know. Tell it again.
These two American Indians are walking by a river, and one bends down and he picks up some mud and he sifts it through his fingers and he says, the white man has been here. And the other one says, how do you know? And he says, because we're speaking English.
Stop. That was cute.
See, I'm not all bad.
No. You think you are?
I don't know, man. I'm kind of evil.
I think you. Well, yeah. Well, yeah, but I think you're not just evil. You're very well-rounded.
Yeah, I guess. But like,
and you've been through a lot. Like
you know the Dungeons and Dragons alignment chart.
Yeah.
I'm chaotic neutral.
Okay, that makes sense. I can see that. That makes sense. I'm kind of around there myself, closer to the good side, but definitely
you're closer to the good side for sure. You actually feel things for, other people, and I've seen so much shit. I've seen so much shit that it's impossible to sympathize with anyone at this point.
But I don't believe you. You were sympathizing earlier with Busker in Africa, and I think.
Well, yeah, but Busker's a good guy, man, and he's a talented musician who doesn't get the credit he deserves. I think.
I think so too. No, there's way more evil people on YouTube.
I'm sure.
Anybody that comes here. In fact, people that are too low on the scale of evil don't even make it onto the show. What is on your shirt?
Oh, it's an Asian writing symbol for Rurouni Kenshin, which is a animated series. Samurai X, they call them sometimes.
Oh, okay. Is it anime?
Yeah, but they made live action movies out of it, and they're great. It's a very good story. It's about this kid. He was like 12 years old, and he becomes a fucking assassin, and he murders people, and they call him the Hitokiri Batosai, which means the man cutter. And but then he ends up I don't want to give spoilers, but he ends up accidentally killing his wife, and he vows never to kill ever again.
Spoiler.
So he uses a samurai sword that has the edge, the sharp edge facing him. That way, he just beats the shit out of people with the blunt
with the edge of
the blunt edge. Yeah.
Oh.
That's the story, pretty much. It's good, though. It's very good. It's deep, and it also involves a lot of historical figures in Japanese samurai history.
Is it a series or just one movie?
It's a series. There's so many. They first did an original anime, and then they redid the anime recently, and it's even better now that they redid it. But it was cool because it's like a gay anime where everybody has big eyes and they do goofy shit, but yet at the same time they would explain like actual sword moves and stuff. It's like it was serious, I make stuffed Cornish hens. Oh, okay. I already read that. Anyway.
Well, anything else?
I don't know. What do you want me to talk about? Give me a subject. Aliens?
You think?
I don't know. They released the UFO information,
and you never heard a peep about it.
It told us because it told us nothing. It was a fucking faithless gesture.
What if there's nothing to tell? It told you nothing because there's nothing to tell.
There might be something to tell, Jeff. I saw one with my own eyes, and it was clearly an anti-gravity craft. I mean,
it sounds human-made.
Oh, it looked human-made, but yet that's what freaked me out because I knew that it wasn't human-made. But it looked human-made.
How did you know it wasn't?
Because it looked primitive, but it was a fucking anti-gravity vessel.
Maybe the Iranians made it.
No, that's what I thought at first. I thought, because it was flaming on the front. I thought, this must be some cheap-ass missile that the fucking Iranians sent over. Because it looked like it had hammered plates all over the sides of it, like an old submarine.
That does sound pretty. What if it was some kids fucking around?
Dude, no kids are going to make something 500 feet long that's floating across a field with the front end of it.
Or like in The Watchmen, you know how they had that old janky ship in the first episode?
Dude, I'm telling you, I saw something that I cannot explain. And I did not see aliens. There were no windows. They weren't fucking waving at me like some people say. But it was fucking ridiculous. I mean, because my friend, I wouldn't have even seen it. And my friend says, "What the hell is that?" And I looked over because I know a lot about airplanes and stuff. I was expecting to identify it immediately. And when I saw it, I was dumbfounded. I was like, what the fuck is that? You know, and it was reported in the newspapers in 3 states.
Oh, how long ago was this?
2001, I believe.
Oh.
I know what I saw. I don't know who made it, but I know that it had an anti-gravity technology. It was just fucking cruising along at a slow speed.
Maybe it was like, because there's a lot of things that have anti-gravity. Maybe it was like a hovercraft.
No, there isn't. No,
or a drone.
A hovercraft or a drone are not anti-gravity. They use the atmosphere, the air to.
Well, how do you know it was anti-gravity?
Because it was fucking huge, like a real submarine, and it was just floating slowly across a field with flames running down the side of it as if it was going faster. It was fucking weird, man. I don't know what to tell you.
Maybe it was in the files that they. Did you check the?
I've looked for it. I've looked for the UFO reports for that time, and I have never found what was. I had printed out an article of people talking about it, and I probably threw it away by accident. But I cannot find any record of it anywhere.
Because now with AI, it seems like people can run some of that through AI and get the AI to tell them what it's likely to be or analyze it.
I don't know. I mean, it was a cylinder. It was cigar shaped, as they say. I knew immediately when I looked at it what they meant by cigar shaped. You know?
Because sometimes it really is just a cigar. Let's see, cigar.
No, this was not a cigar, dude.
These look more like tampons than cigars, but this is what I'm coming up with. Like one of these?
Whoa, scroll up.
This.
Those two right there. No, up.
These?
The two, yeah, like similar, but not quite. This thing was a little
That
fatter.
could be anything. That could even be just lights.
It could be chromosomes. I mean, what is it? But I'm telling you, dude, this was broad daylight. Sunny skies. The sun was reflecting off the side of this goddamn thing.
I mean, I agree it would be weird to see anything like that, whether it's alien or not.
Nobody knows what it was. They reported a fireball in 3 states, and then someone reported a sonic boom. Like maybe the thing fucking crashed and they recovered it, and because I never heard anything else about it. It's like it's been hushed up. You know? I would have never. What bothers me the most is I'm the UFO guy. Like since I was 4 years old, I've always been interested in UFOs, and I would not have seen it if my friend didn't say to me, "What the fuck is that?" You know. And then I looked over, expecting to explain it to him, and I was like, "I have no idea." You know.
What are the Phoenix lights?
That was the thing that happened in Arizona, in Phoenix, Arizona. Like 10,000 people saw it, and the governor made a joke about it. And he had a guy wearing an alien mask and handcuffs come out to like a public, what do you call it, a press conference. But he said years later that he regretted doing that.
Why? I think that was pretty cool.
He was making light of it though, and all these people saw this ship floating over Phoenix.
But it's like this looks like like stuff humans would make. Aliens to me would have a completely different technology.
It depends. I mean, maybe they're from the Earth.
The aliens? How would they be aliens?
Right, but how do we know? Maybe they're from a civilization that got so advanced before we ever came around, and they're just like the lingering, remnant of that civilization.
Well, why are they in hiding if they're that advanced?
Because they don't want to get killed. Because the first thing we do is shoot at them when we see them.
Well, not if they're advanced. They should be able to.
Maybe they're not as advanced.
Not have to worry about the puny humans with their little weapons.
Or here's the other theory: maybe they're time travelers coming back to witness specific events. And like I've heard stories of people. They saw someone in the windows of a ship waving at them. That would make sense, though. Like you're waving at someone from the past. You're witnessing an event. And you wave at the person because you're a tourist. You're a time travel tourist. Well,
that adds a whole new dimension, literally, to the conspiracies.
Who knows, man? I don't know. I've fucking wrestled.
Maybe they killed Charlie Kirk. It was a time traveling assassin.
I don't understand who killed Charlie Kirk or why.
Probably Tyler Robinson. It looks
like. but why?
Because the same reason all these idiots are killing all these people. They see stuff on social media and then they run out and do terrorism.
Yeah. Believe what
he said. He hated him. It was the hatred that he was spewing.
And he had a trans boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever.
Something like that. Yeah. That was.
Hey, where did Plastic African go, man?
I don't know. I don't know if he's working on his camera or if he's called it a night over there in the UK. If he got frustrated, if he threw his new computer out the window, if he's passed out on the floor.
He doesn't seem like any of those type of people.
No, he doesn't. He seems like he's probably still fighting with it. Otherwise, because he was backstage for like a second. Oh. It looks like it was working, and then he disconnected. So he was getting very close. But
what's today? Monday? Today's Monday.
It is. And it's a new month. It's August 3rd.
I don't like Mondays.
Last month of summer.
Yeah. Well, I went out today to the grocery store, and it was warm, but it was raining, like a little bit, and it was kind of nice. I liked it.
That warm rain.
Yeah. And I thought to myself, it's August, there won't be much more of this. I was like, I wonder how many warm days we're going to get from now on,
I don't know. Isn't August one of the hottest months of the year?
It should be. But I don't remember 90-degree weather in August for a long time.
Oh, because you're kind of north, or are you?
Yeah. I'm in New York area.
Oh, okay. Up by Canada.
Yeah, close enough. I mean, Canada's probably like 8 hours away from me.
Oh Lord, that's far enough away.
Well, my ex-girlfriend was from Maine, and that was 8.5 hours away to get to where she was. But I never made the trip.
I'd love to see Maine one day.
There's nothing there.
Are you kidding? Do you watch any of these shows? Maine is the most happening place on YouTube.
I've been there before, but as a child, I don't know. I don't know what to say anymore.
Yeah, I think if I could pick any state in New England to visit, or even on the entire East Coast, it would be Maine.
Portland, Maine is cool. They have a lot of bars. You can go bar hopping and not even use a taxi or anything.
And they have was it Arcadia Park, Arcadia National Park?
Yeah.
You could go out on a lobster boat. They have mountains, forest. They have it all. You could wave at Canada and say, ha, ha, ha.
When I was a kid, we were staying at a motel, and it was right on the beach. And there were all these big fucking rocks on the beach, and it was a storm. The waves were smashing on the rocks, and I was scared that the waves were going to come up and get the motel room. That's Maine for you. It's wild.
Yeah, that sounds fun to me. I like that wildness.
Yeah, it's like
Washington State's too tame. Maine seems like a wilder version of where I am.
Well, I don't know much about Washington, but Silver Diamond lives in Oregon, which is right below you, and
I didn't know that.
She says the temperature gets like it's mostly like 65 degrees all year round, kind of.
Yeah, it's pretty mild. I mean, we can get snow in the winters.
Yeah,
but it doesn't get too terribly hot in the summer. And if it does, it doesn't last very long.
When was the last time you had 90-degree days?
It was hot. Was it last week or week before last? A couple of days. And they don't build air conditioner here. Like none of the places have air conditioner because you need it so little days out of the year.
Yeah.
So you just kind of have to like suffer through the really hot days.
I don't mean to, like down you or anything, but I would not want to live there. I love the heat. I love the extremes, like extreme heat, extreme cold. I love that shit.
And yeah, I wouldn't say it's too extreme.
No, it's boring. Oregon, at least, is boring according to Silver because she's telling me about, it's only 65 degrees. I would kill for a 75-degree day. And,
Well, it does go above that. But like I said, not for very long.
I don't get it.
But then the cold days are not very long either.
Why is that, though? Like you're on
I don't know. Well, part of it is we're on the water. We're on the coast.
Yeah, so am I, But
if you go up into the mountains, it's different.
It's a different coast, and it acts differently.
Yeah, and the coast, we're not like on the Pacific Ocean. We have a big peninsula between us and the Pacific. So it's water that comes around that into the bay instead of directly from the ocean. I don't know if that makes a difference.
It does. That's protection.
And there's a big cloud bowl because there's two mountain ranges and the clouds get trapped between the two mountain ranges and they just sit all year long, like in the top of this bowl.
Really?
So everything is. We only get sunshine like 3 months out of the year.
Yeah. That's not good, man. You need sunshine for your happiness.
Yeah, I know. I know. They sell all those like
Artificial lights, yeah.
the light. Yes, those SAD.
I had one. I had one at
lights.
work. I had one at work because my fucking nurse or whatever the hell she is told me about it. So I got one. I don't think it helped, but that's just my opinion. I mean, it was so fucking bright.
Just especially Seattle. Like where I am now, it's a little better, but Seattle's very gloomy.
Yeah,
Like at least 9 months out of the year.
like England.
Maybe even worse. It's like Dracula. Dracula.
Oh, that's funny, man. Where is everybody today?
I don't know. Playing with their computer, trying to get their computers working. Leggy was on. He dropped off. African was on. He dropped off.
At 6 o'clock, I'm gonna finish the Mongolian beef.
All right. I hope it turns out okay. I'm sure it will.
I'll take a picture of it and make a little.
Oh yeah, do that. It might inspire me.
I'm telling you,
Go out and
dude.
get Chinese food of my own.
You know, it's a pain in the ass to cut the things up, but once you do, it's over, and now you have this delicious meal. You know.
But here's the thing: like the thing that motivates me to cook is that I'm hungry. But
Yeah.
I don't want to wait an hour to put a meal together to eat because
Okay, but Mongolian beef, you only cook the meat for like a couple minutes, not even. You just cook it.
But all the other stuff, the cutting and the
that takes
washing all
time.
the stuff afterwards, that's all time consuming.
That
And when you're
takes
hungry,
time.
you just want to dig into something.
Yeah, but I mean, it's worth the wait, is what I'm trying to tell you. You know, it's a home cooked meal. When was the last time you had a home cooked meal?
Probably when I went home, like 3 years ago.
3 years? Holy shit, dude.
Yeah.
There's things you can do that are simpler and easier than what I'm talking about that would make
They're called frozen pizzas and microwave.
Oh, fuck that.
dinners.
Frozen pizzas are like cardboard, dude. You're cheating.
Apartment cooked.
You're cheating yourself.
Probably, but it's what I'm willing to tolerate for my
Look, I
skill level.
don't cook every night, and I hate cooking. But when you do it, you follow the recipe exactly, and you do it right, and it comes out good. There's a little bit of pride that goes along with that.
It's a discipline.
You feel good about yourself after doing it, though. When you say to someone, "How was it?" and they're like, "Oh, it was really good," you know, it's self affirming, you know.
The most I've pulled off is tacos, where you brown the ground beef, and then you have the taco shells and the tomatoes and the lettuce and the cheese.
Yeah,
that's cooking to me. And pasta, I can do pasta very well.
Jeff, you're right. That is cooking. I mean, who makes tacos? Ask.
But again, when I'm hungry, it takes forever. I'd rather just go through a drive-through and get some tacos and eat them right away.
All right, but think about what it was like in the 1800s. People didn't have the option to go to Taco Bell.
No, I'm not. That's what I love, that we're not in the 1800s anymore.
Yeah.
I can go buy some tacos.
But you know, toughen up and be like, hey, I'm gonna fucking make.
When I go camping, we do campfire cooking, and that's 1800s.
You do the
I
cooking?
love that kind of food.
Do you do the cooking?
No, not the camping people do, but
yeah, I knew it.
They do the pork in the diaper, where you wrap it in a diaper and you put it under the fire.
What?
Until it's cooked. Yeah.
My friend from you wrap it.
I think it was from Colombia or something. Yeah, cloth diaper. You get a big pork loin, you season it, you put salt on it, some herbs, and you wrap it up in a cloth diaper. And then you put it under the campfire. So you build the fire over the pork, and it slow cooks it in the diaper while the fire's burning. And then you take it out at some point. It's the best, juiciest pork you ever want to put in your mouth.
I've never
So
heard
good.
of that, but it makes total sense, you know?
Yeah, the diaper pork.
Mm.
That was one of our favorite meals. And then there's the thing you can do with the aluminum foil, and you put all the chopped vegetables in it, the carrots and potatoes and
Oh, yeah, yeah.
onions and everything. You put it on the fire for a little while.
It basically steams them, but it also browns them, you know?
Yeah.
We used to do that with potatoes, Italian peppers, onions, and seasoning like black pepper and salt, and and put them on the grill, and delicious.
Mm-hmm. I love anything grilled.
Yeah.
Vegetables, meat, asparagus.
Yeah. I like asparagus. I don't know what
Barbecued
people's problem.
asparagus is some of the best.
I never had that, but asparagus makes your piss smell funny.
I thought it was your cum. It changes the way you cum.
Really? I don't know. I never heard that one. But yeah, they say if you eat a lot of fruit, it changes your emission.
Yeah.
And if you eat a lot of meat, it's different. That's what I heard. I don't know. I have no experience with that, but there were two gay guys at a bar one night, and they were talking a lot of shit, trying to impress everybody about how gay they were. And so I asked him, I said, he was talking about fucking taking a load in the mouth or whatever. And I said, well, what's it taste like? And he says, it tastes like warm Sprite.
I wonder what he had, what he ate that day.
Someone's dick.
Warm Sprite.
His boyfriend's dick, apparently.
Oh.
But I don't know. That's all I know.
Oh.
I'll take it on authority.
Yeah, I've never had warm Sprite.
Yeah.
What are you smoking? A cigar?
No, it's a vape.
Oh, okay. Looks nicotine. What is it? What are those lights? It's electronic.
Yeah.
Oh man, they make them fancy.
Yeah, it tells me what wattage it's operating at and how much charge I have left. So it's a 38.
Cigarettes have come such a long way. Are they flavored? Is that one of those flavored ones?
Yeah, but after like the first couple of hits, you don't taste the flavor anymore.
Oh.
But
what flavor is that one?
Tobacco.
Ah.
I quit smoking 5 months ago, and I haven't had a cigarette since, and I've just been vaping. And
that's not nicotine?
Well, it is nicotine, but I'm weaning myself off of it. I don't do this as often as I had a cigarette.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I was smoking 2 packs a day, so.
Oh my God. That's a lot.
Yeah, it is, man.
Ooh.
Figure that's $28 a day. Well, no, it was $28 a day, but then I bought a generic brand that was the same as the ones that I smoke. So it was $20 a day, but still, that's a lot.
Yeah, I used to get a carton for $20.
I know, right?
That's what, $100 and something a week.
Yeah.
Dang.
I had to quit for monetary reasons.
Well, those are good reasons, and your health will benefit from it.
Yeah, I don't care about my health. I'm like what Exile was saying yesterday. Come on, cancer, let's go, get it over with.
That's so bleak.
It is bleak, but that's my outlook. I was once called the Lord of Dread and Darkness because of my outlook.
Yeah, I could see that. You're probably gonna outlive all of us.
I know, just to torture me.
Gonna be 90 years old in the home bitching.
Just to torture me. That's what God would. Well, what does it say in the Bible? Those who wish to live, will die, and those who wish to die will live. Like, if you want to live, you're going to die. And if you want to die, you're going to live. You know, it's like a torture, like a punishment.
Only the good die young. Those whose hearts are dry as summer dust burn to the socket.
I had a friend in high school, and he was such a good boy, you know, like a nerd. Like, but he went along with some of the stupid shit we did, but he was never like an active participant in it. And he eventually got married, which was surprising because he was the most awkward motherfucker ever. He's like the last guy you would expect to get laid, right? Oh. He got married and he had 3 kids. And then he got what's that disease where leukemia, I think.
Oh.
And he died. And it's like he wanted to live. I don't. And I'll be here forever.
Well, selfishly, I'm glad about that.
Why?
Because I like having you around.
Oh, thank you, Jeff. I like
having known, like getting to like having known that you're out there.
Well, I don't know, man.
My life is a little better for it.
I think it's foolish that I got on YouTube in the first place. I've self-reported myself about so many fucking things. You know?
But like, did it help? Like, what would your life have been like if you didn't get on YouTube?
Boring. You know,
it had to have at least made it less boring.
Oh yeah, it was a trip for a while, and then I got a girlfriend, and I was like, holy shit, you know, like I thought I was gonna live my life alone, and then I got this girlfriend, and I was like, well, maybe things can be different, you know, maybe there is a fucking light at the end of the tunnel, and boy, was I wrong.
But I know it's that one person. But I know what that can do to a person too. Same thing happened. But do you rule it out completely in the future? I think it's easily possible for you to find somebody else.
I don't care.
Like, I don't think you're undateable.
I'm used to fucking the idea that it doesn't work. You know?
Well, sometimes it doesn't. But I say this all the time, and I keep going back to it. The art is all in picking the right person.
Well,
with the right person,
there was a girl I met one time. She was this fat Italian girl, and she was giving me the signs, you know. So we went out and we made out one night. And then she brings me to this club. It's like a VFW club kind of thing. And I meet 2 women that I went to high school with there. I was shocked. And then she disappears. She went and did cocaine with a bunch of people. Didn't invite me, right? I mean, I would have done it. But she and then she comes back and like she just left. It was fucking weird. It's like, you know, these are the people I meet, you know, like.
Yeah, well, she was a druggie. That's not the recipe for success.
No, I know, but like you could have at least fucking said goodbye before you left, you know.
But the drugs make people very selfish too.
Yeah.
When they're chasing that high.
Oh yeah, that's why she didn't invite me, because she wanted all of it for herself.
Dang, she's never gonna share with the guy she's dating.
Yeah. Well, we weren't dating, but it was going that way.
Well, good thing you filtered her out, or she filtered herself out.
Well, she filtered herself out, but her friends were like, oh, she really likes you, and she doesn't like anybody. And I was like,
she liked the cocaine.
Yeah, exactly. She liked that better. This is why I'm tired of shit, you know, like I don't meet people that often, and when I do, they always turn out to be a fucking wacko.
Yeah, I hear you, brother.
And I'm 56.
I don't know what the solution is either, because they kind of fool you. You're going off of what they're
Well, when you
Saying,
talk,
if they're not on the up and up, I don't know how you would tell.
when you talk to someone for 3 hours a day for a year and they make you call them before you go to bed every night and they say, I love you, I love you, I love you, what are you supposed to think? You know?
Yeah. Especially for a whole year.
Fuck me up.
Yeah, I know. Some people are just dicks like that.
Anyway.
But you pulled through and you have your beef waiting.
Yeah, it's marinated.
That's that. At least you have that.
It's 5:25. Soon I'm going to go down and cut up the bell peppers, the onions, the garlic. But the longer I wait, the better.
Because it's marinating.
Yeah. I like to marinate it for like a day, but I only had a couple
Yeah,
hours.
I remember growing up, they would put it in the refrigerator the night before.
Oh, yeah.
And let it sit all night.
That's what I should have done. But I didn't. I'm getting a call. Hang on.
I'm sure it's still going to be good, though. All right, folks, I guess we'll start wrapping up soon.
All right, well, I got to go because Mom is hungry and she's telling me that I should be
He wants her beef.
Yeah, I should be making this soon. So
okay.
But good hanging out with you, Jeff. Good seeing
Yeah,
you.
it was good talking. And hopefully we'll see you again.
All right, man. Have a good one.
You too, Zed. Take care. All righty, folks. That's it for today. I got one more from Moose I'm going to end on, and I'll be out tomorrow at the same time, 3 p.m. Eastern, noon Pacific. So I'll see you then. In the meantime, enjoy another new one from Moose called Born Owing, about debt. So let's watch that. And take care, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. All right. See you tomorrow.
First day, new boots, father's tools. And a man from the counting house waiting by the door. Condolences and all. Laid the ledger on my father's bench like flowers on a stone. Your line, he says, goes back 5 hands, fine men, good signatures. And there's Da's name, and his Da's name, and his spell is carried forward, carried forward, carried forward. 60 years of paying steady, and the sum has never once gone down. Standard terms, he says your wage will cover interest nearly. And he sets the pen across the page, gentle as a nurse. And the line at the bottom's empty. First empty line in 100 years. He taps it kind as clockwork. Whenever you're ready, son, no hurry. We're never in a hurry. Born away. Had a balance for I had a net. Born away. Cradle standing in a debtor's fray. They don't hound you and they don't shout. That ain't how the patient bleeds. They just hand each newborn shoulder the old harness called a creed. Like your father did. Like his, the only thing they truly farm on this whole midway is the quest. So I asked around the stalls that weak, quiet tool bag on my arm. The Cooper's born, knowing barrel dues, the knife glows her blades. Every apprentice on the row inherits some old page. Seated with the starting sum, no living soul recalls. As the oldest hand I know, what was the first load even for? He looked at me like I'd asked him what's beneath the bottom of. The sum's not the arrangement. The arrangement is the sum they need owing to be normal. Owing normal keeps us kind. Kind, redneck kind, Tuesday kind. The kind that keeps the peace. And I finally understood the pen and why it's offered gentle. They can carry any number. What they can't survive's a no. I took the page home to my mother. She touched the names like faces. You're the hated it, she said. Signed it the day you came. Said a man with a family can't afford a principal. I never borrowed anything. I was born, that's all I ever did. And there's a fool in a patchwork coat at the window, been listening like a lamp listens. And he holds up to the glass a page of his own old counting house paper, 5 names deep, folded into a little paper bird. He sets it on the sill, he taps the phone. It's still the debt, it's still the paper. It's just also words. The sum was never money. The sum was always us. 5 hands of steady paying, and it never went down. Keep the pen. Still owing. Prove the borrow, sir, and name the borrowed thing. No born full stop, the rest is just errand. I pay for what I take on earth, a fair count squared each week. But I will not sign my shoulders to a harness 5 men deep. No, son, no. First blank line, 100 years. And from stall to stall along the road, the strangest sound. Pens lifting. He still comes by courteous. The page, still blank. Mother framed it empty over the bench. Prettiest thing my family ever didn't write.